Detective Bud and Ross both still with us. Ross, will start with you. And the last time Texas had a mass shooting with so many victims, concealed carry got passed. What kind of political response do you expect to see, if any, this time after Sutherland Springs?
Well, I'm a little dubious about, doubtful that we'll see any reaction. But if we do, I think it'll be about a bad guy buying guns. The last thing after Luby's was a good guy with a gun could have stopped this. We got the concealed handgun law. This time, the shooter got through all kinds of, got around his military rap sheet, a mental health history that was questionable, and was able to buy guns that he used here. So I think the push for background checks is probably going to be strong this time.
Yeah, I think the blame is being put on the federal government because of the background check system not being the lack of follow-through on it. I talked with Bill Carter and Jerry Patterson for a column. They were the people who put concealed carry into place. They said you have to look at the 1.2 million Texans safely carrying concealed handguns, and the federal government needs the blame for the system not working.
And Bud, the last two mass shootings we've had in this country have really affected conservatives. The Route 91 Harvest Festival in Las Vegas, the 1st of October. This that happened a week ago today down at the First Baptist Church down there. Is this swaying any minds on the right?
I think that everybody has some gut feeling, even the people who very much support having guns for personal safety, owning guns. They have some misgivings about some of the laws that are in place today. I think you start seeing country musicians coming out at the CMA Awards. Trump was made fun of. I think you're starting to see some feeling that, hey, y'all, things aren't right. We need to fix something.
Ross, what's your take on that?
I think politicians in office are, whatever else you think of them, are responsive to the public. And you'll know that the public is changing its mind when you see some wavering there. Right now, we don't see any wavering from Congress or from the legislature.
And Ross, now to a story that you guys broke at the Texas Tribune. Sheriff Lupe Valdez, Dallas County Sheriff, considering a run as a Democrat for governor against Greg Abbott. How surprising is this, and do you think she'll actually pull the trigger and do it?
Well, I think it's pretty surprising. The Democrats are kind of understaffed on their ballot. Filing started this weekend and will continue through December 11th. We'll see who actually does show up. But in the run-up to this filing period and the run-up to the elections, we haven't seen a lot of Democrats running for statewide office, and they're floating all kinds of names, like former sheriffs of Dallas County.
Well, look what the Democrats need. They need somebody at that line on the ballot between Beto O'Rourke and probably Mike Collier as lieutenant governor. They need somebody who's good enough to keep voters from jumping to the other ticket, but not good enough that they won't draw Greg Abbott out to spend $70 million bashing the whole party. They need somebody to fill in the blank. Maybe Lupe Valdez is the fill in the blank.
And we will wait and see. Gentlemen, thank you guys very much. We appreciate it. And thank you for watching as well. Bud, Ross, and I will see you again next Sunday. Hope you have a good week.